The deal has been done at long last. Swindon Town has a new owner. A contract has been signed with Best Holdings, a Portuguese company. You may remember we reported last month that the consortium was promising what it called significant investment to secure the club's long-term future. Well, on the pitch, Bristol Rovers were the headline makers in last night's Carling Cup games. Their match against Championship side Crystal Palace finished 1-1 after extra time, thanks to this equaliser from Craig Disley. Then Rovers keeper Steve Phillips helped them to a surprise 4-1 win on penalties. Byron Anthony with the winning spot kick for Rovers. Elsewhere, Swindon Town lost 2-0 to another Championship side, Charlton. Cheltenham's match went into extra time, but 3 further goals from Southend ended their hopes. Final score 4-1. Bristol City had a comfortable 3-0 win at Brentford, but there was a surprise 4-1 defeat for Yeovil against League Two side Hereford.
Nagging. Swindon Town have joined football's Foreign Legion after signing a deal which will see Best Holdings take over control at the county ground. The new owners are a Portuguese investment company. It's hoped the deal will help to clear the newly promoted club's debt of almost £1 million, plus provide funds for Town's boss Paul Sturrock to strengthen his squad. Well, the news came shortly after Swindon were knocked out of the Carling Cup by the former Premiership outfit Charlton last night. Yeovil and Cheltenham also lost, but there was good news for both Bristol clubs, who will be in the hat for tomorrow's second round draw. Phil Duffel has the full roundup.
The result of the night was achieved by Bristol Rovers, despite going behind to Dougie Freedman's first half free kick. The Gas drew level with their Championship opponents through midfielder Craig Disley. And with no addition to the score in extra time, the tie was settled on penalties. Steve Phillips made the first key contribution with this save, and it was left to Byron Anthony to slot home the winning kick. Bristol City eased past Brentford with summer signing Marvin Elliott claiming his first goal for the club. A sweeping move brought City's second, finished in clinical style by Phil Jevons. And late on, the striker booked City's ticket to round 2 with his second goal of the game. Swindon came unstuck against last season's Cup quarter-finalist Charlton, for whom Darren Ambrose fired the opener. 11 minutes later, Andy Reid wrapped up their win from the penalty spot.
The answers, Alistair.
Yes, thank you. The long-awaited takeover of Swindon Town has been completed, but supporters might have to wait a few days yet to find out more about who will be running their football club. A contract has been signed with Best Holdings, believed to be a Portuguese company. A short statement from the club this afternoon gave no specific details about the new owners or their plans for the club, but we are promised more information soon.
Well, Swindon Town may be out of the Carling Cup, but they have a new chairman. He's Jim Little, the former vice-chairman of Cork FC in the Republic of Ireland. Now, Mr Little went to the county ground in Swindon this afternoon to meet the staff and the players, but the smooth-talking American was giving little away.
Jim Little wears his new Swindon Town scarf with pride. The American businessman is the public face of a large investment group, and his own money is now tied up in the club.
Why do you want to invest in Swindon Town? It's certainly not the most glamorous of clubs, and it has huge debts to pay off.
Oh, I disagree. It's a pretty glamorous place. You know, Swindon's a growing town. It does have debts, or did, but that's part of our investment. So I think the club is in an excellent financial footing right now, with a lot of opportunity for growth.
So historic debts will be paid off, but what fans want to know is just how much money is on its way to the county ground.
Yeah, everyone asks people that in football, and you know, it's as much as we can to make this club as great as possible, and not £1 more. I guess is the best answer.
Very discreet.
And the new chairman was equally discreet about cash for new players. This team picture could soon change, though, because Paul Sturrock will be given a pot of money to bring in new talent.
He has a lot of great ideas on players who he wants to bring in, and we have financial resources, you know, and those two are usually at odds, but the most important thing is to spend money wisely. I think that we wouldn't have gotten involved with this investment if we didn't think that we had the resources to make this club a much better organization than it already is.
Redevelopment of the county ground is another of Jim Little's long-term goals. His message to fans, he's in it for the long haul, so buy your season tickets now. Madeline Ware, BBC Points West in Swindon.